Good morning. Hi, I'm Damian Journey. I'm the Global Chief Growth Officer of 72 and Sunny, and I'm coming to you live from Sport Beach, hosted by Stagwell. We're super excited here at Cannes to be bringing together the intersection of sport, fandom, creativity, and culture, and we're happy to be at the epicenter of that this week. I have a very special guest here with me, and I'll give her the mic and let her introduce herself.
My name is Amanda Lamb. I run the brand globally for Wilson Sporting Goods, and thank you for having me. First guest, as I understand.
You are the
right?
very first guest. We're super happy to have you here. So why don't you just start by telling us a bit about yourself?
Sure. So I've been at Wilson almost 9 years now. I recently took on the VP of brand job that we created really as part of an effort to connect all of the dots between our sportswear launch, which was about 2 years ago, and all of the 12 decades of innovation that we've got going on the product side, which you see displayed on the wall behind me. I went to film school at USC, so when I describe myself as a marketer, I like to say I'm a storyteller at heart. Made my way into marketing about, I don't even want to do the math, maybe 18, 15 years ago, round down. Yes, exactly. So, I'm thrilled to be here, my first Cannes, so thank you for having me.
Your first Cannes? Well, you started the right way.
Yes,
Sport Beach is like a first in its own right. So you're a first at a first. It's going to be brilliant. You're going to have a wonderful time here.
Yes.
We're happy you're starting here with us. So first of all, you're a Trojan.
I am a Trojan.
Okay, I went to Michigan. I'm a Wolverine.
Yeah.
Go Blue.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Big Ten.
Thank
We're happy
you.
to have you all, and we look forward to playing some ball. I think it's the 2024 schedule. We will be at the Coliseum.
All right.
So maybe we can
make a date out of it.
Yes. Make a date out of it.
Yes,
exactly.
we will.
And I wish you luck, but not too much on that day.
Same, right back at you.
Exactly. Well, we're here at Sport Beach. There's a ton of athletes. There's a ton of world-leading brands. You being one of them. And I think what's interesting is people have come out and agreed to participate and engage in ways that we'd hoped for but weren't sure would happen. You all are maybe the best example of that as we sit in front of a wall of Wilson products. Tell us a bit about why you chose to engage with this activity.
Yeah, I think you said it in your opening. We're really looking more and more to play at that intersection of sport and culture. And obviously this location, this event is such a kind of catalyst and sort of opportunity for that. It also allows us to put our brand, I keep doing this, on display for those folks who are marketers so that they understand, I think, that Wilson is stepping up in ways we just haven't done before. We're a 109-year-old company, and we're really starting to accelerate our consumer marketing efforts in a way that is newish to the company. So it's exciting to kind of put ourselves out there on such a big stage like this.
Well, as a kid, I played baseball, and then basketball became my love, and then football became my love. And I can remember, I told you this when we first met, that as a kid, my dream was to wake up in the morning on Christmas and have a new basketball or a new football. And Wilson was the one that you wanted. And so it's exciting to know that you all are beyond just the gift giving for the kid, but also you've become, or maybe you have always been, the ball of the professional athlete. So talk to us a bit about the Duke, for example, that's here over my left shoulder.
Yeah. So we have literally scored every single point ever in the NFL. The Duke is the official game ball of the NFL.
That's unbelievable.
It's my very favorite claim, I think, that we have as a company, because I think it speaks to the fact that while I mentioned we're a 109-year-old brand, we're still kind of at it, right?
Yeah.
Scoring every single point with the NFL. Up on the wall is also the NBA game ball, which we signed a couple years ago. We won that back. And then I think this wall is really emblematic of the fact that not only are we like to say we're the official ball of ball, if you will, but we've got new innovations up on the wall. We've got products that, like we said, are almost, since 1941 with the NFL. So I think it speaks to sort of the range we have within sport, and also, as you can see, across different categories as well.
So pro basketball, pro football,
Roland Garros, U.S. Open. So we've got some really great FIBA 3x3, which made it into the Olympics this past Olympics. So we've got some really NCAA, I shouldn't forget that, across all kinds of different categories, beach volleyball, soccer, and so forth. So we're really in a position where we like to seed that message youth to pro. And when we talk about sort of play with the pros play, I think that this wall is very indicative of what that looks like.
This is why you all are the official ball of everything at Sport Beach, which is outstanding.
It helps.
I mean, when I'm out there shanking, I'm checking with a Wilson, right? Which is, says something about my game, but not about the ball. So what I'm really interested in are these green balls, because I played basketball many years. I've never played with the green one. Tell me why this one is special. This football is similarly kind of branded green. What are you guys doing?
So this past April, to coincide with Earth Day, we launched what we call Generation Green, or Gen Green. Each of those products that you mentioned, this football, for example, is made with a certain number of plastic water bottles. So we're replacing the existing sort of process with ways to be more sustainable. And this is just one effort. This collection will be one of many to follow in terms of how we look to really drive sustainability across our business.
I love that. Many brands struggle figuring out what their footprint will be in the world as it relates to sustainability, and you guys have found one that is remarkable, because the ball bounces like every other ball.
Performs just
this
the
football
same.
throws exactly the same, but it's made in a way that allows it to be sustainable and help the earth stay green, as it turns out.
Exactly, yes.
Well, it's funny that we bring this up, because at 72 and Sunny, we have a very optimistic lens on the world. Not always positive, but certainly optimistic about business challenges. So I want to squeeze two questions together here.
Okay.
One is, what are you optimistic about with Wilson Brand? And then maybe what are some of the challenges you guys are dealing with that allows you to have an optimistic lens on those challenges?
I think that's a good hand-in-hand question. So I mentioned earlier that we launched sportswear. We opened up our own retail about 2 years ago. And as you can imagine, for a company that really focused on hard goods and equipment for 100 and let's call it 7 years, that's riding a ship and turning it into a little bit of a different direction. So we have some new muscle memory that we're creating, which is really about taking the equity we have in hard goods and in equipment and leveraging that for soft goods. We dress smart. We have an athlete, Marta Kostyuk, who we dressed for Roland Garros. Beautiful navy dress, showed up, looked stunning, really separated herself from the rest of the pack. And a couple days later, another player who was in between contracts went and bought that same Wilson Sportswear dress in the gift shop and wore it out on the court.
At the gift shop, wow.
So for me, that says not only did she trust that dress was going to perform, because she's literally going to play a match in it, but she also loved it so much that she wanted it so bad that she bought it from the gift shop.
At the gift shop, which is what I would do.
Yes.
I'm not the dress, but
so
still.
I think that's just a really quick, fun example of how we're trying to tie performance to aspiration and lifestyle. And that really is our challenge and our opportunity in the coming years. And I feel like we've never been more equipped to handle it.
I'm excited. I know you're wearing a Wilson shirt, blouse.
Shirt, blouse,
beautiful.
The whole thing. Thank you.
All the folks here at Sport Beach are outfitted with Wilson gear. So it's not just the balls, it's also the beautiful attire. So thank you for being here. We're super excited that you've chosen to be a sponsor and, in my case, a longtime friend. And we're excited about what we're going to do together going ahead. And I'll just like to say, as a close, thank you for being here. And if you're listening and you're looking, feel free to engage with Sport Beach. # Sport Beach 2023. We'll be here all week. Ton of great interviews, many more just like this. And please engage with us. We'd love to have you experience what we're doing here, even if you're not here on site. Thanks so much.